Just remember, FPL is tough, but you are tougher. Hi guys, I'm FPL Nymphrey and welcome back to the home of FPL videos. In order for me to get this video out for you this Tuesday, I'll just do a quick update on how my players got on after their first round of games before moving on to my Game Week 27 preview. So Martinez came back in for Sanchez this game week on account of the double. He absolutely smashed it out of the park again with 3 saves and 3 bonus points for 10 points towards my team total. He did pick up a bit of a tight groin during the match, and that means we're going to have to wait and see whether he'll play the second game, but even if he doesn't, we can't grumble with 10 points. That's great. In defence, Cancelo was the casualty of Pep Roulette. Let's hope that that means he starts in the second game, although I did dream that he was benched again, so hopefully that doesn't come true. Dallas, in fact, all of the Leeds lads were a letdown this game week. So inconsistent this season. One game they're hauling and the next they are doing nothing at all, and they were my only single game week defenders and midfielders this week, so a little bit frustrating. You know, of course, that wasn't until Cancelo was benched by Pep. I was disappointed with the 2 points from Dallas, I won't lie, but, you know, 2 points is 2 points. Stones, however, did not disappoint. I was happy for Diaz owners when he got his goal. I've had a lot of points from Cancelo and Stones over the weeks already, so I didn't mind too much that it was their turn. The Stones goal was a little bit unexpected, but very, very much appreciated, and so was his 2 bonus points. My midfield is still a mixed bag this game week, all but Rafinha play again. Well, that is unless Pep Roulette strikes again and Gundog doesn't get his second game. Who knows with Pep, we'll just have to wait to see. 2 points isn't great in a game where City scored 2 goals. KDB is seeing a lot of the ball since being back. Will he have an impact on Gundogan's attacking threat now and returns? I guess we'll just have to wait and see on that one. The sun was shining though on Saturday, and considering I've kept Sonny a long time now, it was nice to see him back in the points. 2 assists and 2 bonus points against Burnley for 11 points. He's back, baby. As you can see, my triple captainship ended up on Bruno. I wish I'd been brave enough to have gone with Calvert-Lewin, even though I know he didn't do much, but him or Kane. But I just woke up feeling I should stick with the security of Bruno. Last season, I triple captained Mane with that, you know, first few minutes injury. For 1 point, it was, you know, it was a tough triple captain take, that one, and it weighed heavily on my decision. I think this season I just wanted to play it safe with Bruno, so 3 points from the first match isn't fab, I guess, but it's on already a massive improvement on Mane's 1 point last season, so if I look at it like that, then it's a positive. I really don't have much luck with triple captaincies anyway, so I consider myself lucky that Bruno got played and he got a clean sheet. Should he have had a penalty? I think he should have done, but I wouldn't have liked living that as a triple captainer, I can tell you. Imagine the stress of that as he steps up to take a penalty and you've got the triple captaincy on him, so I think possibly happy that that didn't come about, but yeah, you know, I still think it probably should have been a penalty. Salah continues to confuse us as FPL managers, just 3 points from him and facing a difficult Chelsea side up next. With KDB back now, I am wondering how long we're going to be able to hold on to Salah for the odd haul here or there. Moving to my forwards, DCL couldn't manage a return against Southampton, unfortunately, so only 2 points from him. Frustratingly, I did consider heavily Richarlison. I had been touting him for a few weeks now, probably about a month since I did the Scout article, so I've just kind of had a bit of a feeling for him and he's been ticking away nicely. Be interesting to see what he does in this second game and whether or not people will want to switch from DCL to Richarlison, so that's one to look out for. Kane came in for a -4 for Antonio. Right now that move has equalled itself out with them both scoring goal, but hopefully long term it'll be the right move. That means my 3 top scorers at halftime of Game Week 26 are, you know everything, John Storms. It's a sunny day and Sir Harold of Kane. With all of that, I'm on 57 points at the time of recording this video with a few players and my triple captain to go, hopefully. That's currently a small green arrow. I'll be shocked if it's 100 club worthy, although it would be nice to get it at least once this season, but it doesn't look great at the moment. Just gotta hope the green arrow sticks, and that's all we can hope for. If I'm honest, I am starting to wonder if playing a chip this week was the right thing to do. You know, when you just don't have a strong feeling either way on what to do? I didn't wildcard and it paid off in this instance, as I think I'd have gone with Barnes, Anaya and Target. Barnes, of course, went off with that injury, so unlucky. Anaya weirdly got subbed at halftime for some sort of tactical reasons, even though he looked amazing. So only Target would have seen me better off in that kind of mixeroo for a wild card. Mitchell was my me replacement to fund Kane, and there really hasn't been many points sat on my bench this week. For once, actually. Quite a change, that one. Now we just have to wait and see on the triple captain. Always nerve-wracking when Kane has delivered in the first game for other people, so a little bit worrying. We just have to keep our fingers crossed for Bruno now, but I'm kind of regretting playing it, I'm not gonna lie to you. I guess you have to go for it in a double game week. You have to go all out, you have to, you know, throw your chips in, I guess, be in it to win it and all of that sort of stuff. But I guess my feeling is that I wasn't really bowled over or sold on a particular strategy for this game week, and I think that's kind of shown in my points this week. So maybe when you're unsure, it's really going back to that age old, you know, if you're really unsure, don't do anything at all, pretty much. Looking ahead to Game Week 27, and this is how I'm currently lined up. I already have a benching headache, so unless anything major crops up in this second half of games, then I'll likely roll my transfer. Bearing in mind we have blank Game Week 29 on the horizon, so it'll be good to have some transfers bang for that. Deciding if to play Sufal or Dallas will be fun. At the moment Dallas is in, but you know, not sure on that one. And then it's who to bench out of Rafinha, Bamford and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I've currently benched DCL at the moment based on Chelsea's defensive form. But you know what? Calvert did look quite lively last night, and he does have another game to work his way back into my team. Salah's terrible form should see him dropped out of my team, really. And Bruno's fixture, you know, is arguably a reason to bench him also. But I very much doubt I'll be brave enough to do either of those things. Players I think could be worth some consideration based on current form are Riyad Mahrez, if you can stand the pep roulette, that is. He's been ticking away nicely with 1 goal and 2 assists in the last 3 before Wolves. And Gareth Bale is back. I love Gareth as a fellow Welshie. 2 goals and 1 assist in the last 2 before Fulham, and at 0.8% owned, he could be a great differential in this later half of the season. Both are on my watch list, as is Aguero always. Well, just because he's Aguero and he started a match, of course. My Game Week 27 captain is between Kane, Son and Gundogan currently. Gundogan does have the double fixture, but will he play in both? I'll see if he plays the second game this evening, and I'll take another look at it again, especially if KDB is playing with him. I'll also do the same, of course, with Kane and Son, but I really like that Crystal Palace fixture for Spurs. I really do. So maybe Sonny is a bit of an outside captaincy shout, would be a lot of fun. Not sure, you know, and then there's that whole, it's chasing the double again, isn't it? You know, like, we've got the opportunity to captain someone in a double, should we go for it? I mean, some might go for defenders in that because it's paid off handsomely, but obviously if they get rotated by Pep, then it's not quite so nice. So yeah, Kane, Son or Gundogan, I think, for me, for my Game Week 27 captain. Let me know who you guys are captaining in the comments below. And lastly, moving on to the trending transfers this week, let's take a look at the players in and out ahead of a double for City and Southampton in Game Week 27. Of the goalkeepers, Martinez is still the trendiest goalkeeper in with 27 plus 1,000 purchases at the time of recording. Edison is the next highest goalkeeper in with over 6,000 buys. Pope is the most transferred out goalkeeper ahead of Game Week 27 with 10 plus 1,000 sales. The next highest out is strangely Edison, despite being the second most transferred in also with 7 plus 1,000 sales. Of the defenders, the rested Cancelo is leading the way out with 47 plus 1,000 sales. The second most sold this week is the injured Justin with over 27,000 managers selling on the Leicester man. Diaz is the trendiest defender in with 55,000 plus purchases. Stones is the second most bought defender with over 55,000 buys. In midfield, Lingard is the trendiest midfielder in this week after his assist against Man City, resulting in 123 plus 1,000 buys. Gundogan is the second most transferred in with over 55,000 buys. Barnes is the most switched out midfielder this week due to injury with 288 plus 1,000 sales. The also injured Grealish is the next highest midfielder sold this week with over 67,000 FPL managers moving on the Aston Villa man. Up front, Bamford is still the trendiest forward out this week with 23 plus 1,000 managers moving on the Leeds man. Calvert-Lewin is the second most sold forward this week with over 22,000 sales. Kane is the front runner in the forwards category this week with over 39,000 purchases. Antonio is the second most bought forward ahead of Game Week 27 with 36 plus 1,000 buys. And that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching. Lots of luck for Double Game Week 27. Please don't forget to check out the sponsors of this video, fantasyfootballfix.com. Before you go, please don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Until next time, Nimfria out.